So yesterday I talked about the divination card farming, and that is actually with the no juice playstyle, right? You're not going to juice up so much. So today I'm going to give you the same divination card farming strategy, but this is with a juice playstyle. Alright, you need to buy scarabs, fixed sextants and stuff like that, and we're going to make use of wandering path. So that's why this is the wandering path strategy. Basically, wandering path gives you 100% increased effect of your small passives in your atlas skill tree. Okay, so this is going to give us a very huge amount of quantity increase in our maps, and you can just take it in such a way that if you kill one monster, about 10, you have about 5 times or more, basically just a lot more drops than usual. Okay, and this is going to give us more chance to get the divination cards. Okay, so first of all, I want to say this method is actually a bit tiring in the long run, okay, but it is quite satisfying because you're going to kill lots of monsters. There will be packs of mobs everywhere with the beyond, and you need to have a build that can actually handle this kind of content, not something that goes in, and if you are too squishy, you'll probably just die a lot of times. Okay, so before I proceed, I'm just going to show you the skill tree and then preparations, followed by just a short gameplay, just one map because all of them are the same. A gameplay of how I actually do it, and I'll just give a short conclusion of this strategy. And this will be the skill tree you are going to want to use if you are running this strategy. So first up is, I probably can understand what you're saying, like most of the popular content creators or streamers, all their wandering path are similar, right? But yeah, it is what it is, because we are going to take like probably the top diamond of this is like the most important factor of this strategy, and going right seems to be a no-brainer because you're going to take the shrine and the rare monsters. Alright, so let me just go through a quick one on mine. Of course, I did reference, but there are some changes to what I feel is better for this strategy. Ours is not a very juice up strategy where you're gonna invest like 1 to 2 exalt per run. Okay, no. Ours is just more on a low tier cost kind, where it is for players that doesn't want to commit so much into the investment. Okay, so first up on the left, we're going to take this incursion item quantity. So just this 2 node basically is the most important. This one is useless. You just want the 10% increased quantity of drop. And we are going to take the strong box over here. So you have 30% chance, 30% chance, 30% chance, and another 30 to make it 100% chance to be guarded by additional pair of monsters. Okay. Next up, we're going to take the rare mod. So there will be 2, 2, 2. Total there will be 6 rare monsters that will be duplicated. Alright, and then we have the shrine duration. You can remove this and add it somewhere else. Alright, and then next we have the abyss. So abyss, there will be 60% increased monster. Okay, then moving up, I'm going to take singular focus here. So this is to allow us to sustain our map even more. Okay, so with the huge amount of quantity drops, right? With the huge amount of quantity drops, singular focus is going to help us like get, I would say, about at least 3 to 5 maps of our favorite map per run. Okay, at least. Sometimes you will get a bit unlucky, so you might get 1, but the average is about 3. Okay, and we're going to take the strong box here. So 4% chance each, total of 12% to reopen again. This is really good. Alright, you will be able to open up the strong box many times. Okay, then on the right, going up, we will have the abyss again. So more monsters, 30%, and yeah, just these 2. Alright, so it is actually 60% increase. And we have the Eater of World pack size. Alright, so total of 40% here plus Eldritch Gaze. And next up on the left, wandering path. Okay, this is the whole purpose of this strategy. 100% increased effect of small atlas passive skills. Right, so whatever that you see here, it has already been doubled. Okay, so like this, they have a 20% chance to contain additional shrine, 20% chance. So initially it was 10, so now it was 20. Okay, same for this full ring circle here and the inner one. Total will have 30% increased quantity of items found in your map. Okay, the Harbinger is just a bonus. If there is, then there is. If there isn't, then forget about it. Alright, we just want to connect to the inner one. And over here, I actually took the Divinus Strongbox. We want to try and have the Divinus Strongbox to allow us to get some rare divination cards, right? And I also took the bottom one because we will most likely be seeing a lot of Arcanist Strongbox. And if you ever get Exalt, then congratulations. You do get, okay, you will be able to get one if you farm long enough. Okay, next, so the rooftop triangle over here is no-brainer. This one, where you have the 4% increase effect of modifier on your non-unique map. When you take the whole entire rooftop here, it adds up to 60%. Okay, and of course the 3 node over here to have additional shrine. With these 3 and these 2 small nodes here, you have a 100% chance to get an additional shrine. Okay, and then moving on the left side, we're gonna have Beyond. So Beyond, of course, remember to take out Thorn Veil. And because we are going to use 1 to 2 Delirium orbs, right? We're not going to use 5. This is not running 100% Delirium. You're going to want to take the left side of the nodes, which is have 8% chance to generate an additional reward type. So this will total up to 24%. Okay, 24% means roughly about every 4 maps you'll get 1 additional reward type, 1 additional layer for free, right? So next will be on the right, you have more Simulacrum Splinters found, and this is something different that I actually improvised. So I actually just took these 3 nodes over here, which is Tormented Monsters item quantity. So 40% increased quantity items dropped by possessed or touched monsters in your map. That is the whole reason why we are actually going to run a Gilded Torment Scarab, alright? Yes, that Scarab is very, very underrated, but I feel it is actually very good here. When it touches the monster, right, you are just going to have a 120% increased quantity dropped by that monster, alright? That is actually quite ridiculous if you think about it. Okay, so with the Gilded Torment Scarab, right, you are going to have 7 Tormented Spirits in the map. Okay, so 7 Tormented Spirits, that Scarab is going to cost, I think if I remember correctly, it costs about 1C only, right? It is very, very underrated, but I have tested it out and it actually works quite well in this scenario. Alright, so next will be your Beyond, 60% increased experience. This is really good for leveling up and gaining your gem experience if you want to level them up separately. So next will be over here, we just want to get this 8% increased text size of Simulacrum found in your map. So with this, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total of 5, which will give us 40% increased stack. Okay. Next will be the Blight. So the Blight, I have chosen to take 2 over here, the 2 nodes, just these 2 nodes only, alright? Just these 2 nodes, because we will have 20% increased chance to contain blighted maps or oil, and both will be 40% increased chance. Okay, and next will be on the bottom left here, we have 16% increased quantity items dropped by Beyond. You have tons of Beyond, so a lot of juice in the map. And last but not least, we have 10% increased quantity items dropped in Incursion. Right, so you can roughly see where this is going. This is the full 132 skill tree, alright? If you don't have 132, I recommend you do not do this first, because every single skill point plays a very important part of it, right? The most if you want to do it and if you are lacking a bit, I would suggest to take out the Singular Focus. Okay, so that's for the skill tree. And this is basically what you need to prepare your run. I'm just only going to show one set of run with 4 maps. You can prepare more than that. Okay, so it depends on how many sets you want to run. So first up, you will basically need a map that has the Beyond mod, alright? If you can see over there, slaying enemies close together has a 13% chance to attract monsters from Beyond. You need this modifier, right? It is mandatory, okay? Also, you have to check that the rest of the mods you are able to do it. And the ideal item quantity to have with the map is 80%. But I understand sometimes it is really hard and annoying to, keep Scour and Alch until you get the Beyond map mod. So if you want to run it like just above 60%, I think it is perfectly fine. Okay, it is perfectly fine. Otherwise, you can just reroll until you get more than 80%, and I'm telling you, it is actually hard to get it. Okay, so for first, this is the maps. Second, you will need 4 sextants, alright? So the sextants will be the strongbox. Your maps contain 2 additional strongbox. They are corrupted and they are rare. Okay, next, your maps will contain a blight encounter. This is to proc our blight. Next, your map contains Alva. This is for incursion temple. For more monsters. And next will be your maps can contain additional abyss, so you can actually stack this with the abyss scarab, but you cannot stack the blight encounter on the charge compass with the blight scarab. Okay, and next we'll be going to use this 4 scarab. So first will be polished abyss scarab, gilded torment scarab, alright, gilded one, rusted ambush scarab, and divination scarab. Okay, so by any means, if you want to upgrade any of this scarab to the higher tier, you can always do so. I am just using this because they are much easier to buy in bulk. Like if you want to get the gilded abyss scarab or the gilded ambush scarab or even the polished or gilded divination scarab, there is not a lot of players out there that will sell you in bulk. Like when I say in bulk, means like 20 plus at one go, right? Even if there is, they are going to charge you way higher, like probably 1.5 or 1.8 times higher, right, around there. So if you are willing to pay the price, then by all means. But I gotta let you know first, this strategy, right, the profit on it is not measurable. Alright, it really depends on your luck. Okay, so next up, do remember to throw in a delirium orb into your map. Okay, once you throw in, it will be at least 20% delirious. If you are able to handle higher delirious content, you can throw in more mobs, alright, but minimum is 20. Okay, so delirium orb is going for like 4 to 5C only. You don't need to get the very expensive delirium orb. You can just throw those cheap ones. Okay, doesn't matter. And the next one is the sentinels. So the sentinels, just use a red and blue sentinel that has increased quantity of items found. Okay, as you can see here, both my sentinels basically have increased quantity of items found and they are more than 100%. Okay, and this is basically my sentinel skill tree. You can follow if you want, otherwise you can manage it on your own. I would suggest the more important one is basically those that can fire additional beam and chain at additional time so that you can kill them faster. Last but not least, I forget to mention that you will need to use the domination map mod device, right, before you go. Okay, so try to prepare in sets of 4 before you actually execute the strategy, and make sure that you throw in the delirium orb. Alright, I have people that actually keep forgetting to throw the delirium orb and they just go with the map, so it's not delirious, and there is a lot of kind of, I would say, a loss over there, right? So just do be careful. Alright, and here we go. Just have a look at how I do the map. I may get some good loots, I may get some bad loots. Alright, it really depends quite a bit on RNG. So oh my god, that's really painful. Arch Nemesis, Jesus Christ, that mod is insane, man. Okay. So what I do first is I usually just go straight towards the boss, right, without activating any of the other stuff. Like even if you see things along the way, like maybe Abyss, Alva, like yes, you still can do them. But other than that, you should always proceed to go towards the boss room first, so that you can remove the altar mod that has that affects the bosses, right? And I will say, on average, right, if you are not using a fast mapper, oh my god, is that thing again? Sorry, if you are not using a fast mapper, it should take about 10 minutes per run. Where am I supposed to go? I don't have time. That's sad. Yeah, that's quite sad. Okay, I'm not gonna take the abyss first. Oh my god. Let's just take this. There's really nothing else better to take. Why is it? Something is there. Yeah, the boss is here and it's really pain. Okay, let's just do the abyss. Yeah. Why is it going that way? Oh my god. Yeah, that's the problem with abyss at the start. Usually I'll try to avoid it because there is no knowing where it will go. Okay, you just want to clear the boss as soon as possible. Yeah, to avoid all the unnecessary mods. The best one you can actually get is the Divination card or map currency. And it it opened an abyssal deck for me. So that's one abyss gone. Okay, and that's the second Elva. Let's go. Wow, the hinder really is a lot. Oop. Just open this. Beyond boss? Yep, beyond boss. You can see we don't have much time. Okay, but we actually completed it more or less, so that's fine. Okay, this is not really good. Wow, where is the boss? The boss is here. Oh, there's another one here. I didn't notice. Oh, shrine. Okay, go. Let's just go to the boss room first. Always the boss room first. Right, you can ignore every other thing. Kill it, and that is where the good stuff start coming in. Oh, there's something I missed. What was it? Okay. If you are actually using a spark character, the Crimson Temple, like this kind of juice maps is actually pretty good. Okay, but it's actually really bad for minions, I would say, cause you can see for yourself, it is really slow. Right, but thank god it is not a Delirium Mirror, it is actually a Delirium Orb. So we can kind of like take our time to do it. Okay, let's do Cassia. Where is this? What the heck is this? Oh, there's a Beyond there. Yep, he's here. I am going to add one here. Okay, I'm just gonna Vault Skeleton and wait here for a while. So every map, I would say it is possible to reach until 9 stacks at least. 9 layers, right? Minimum 9 layers. The most I have got to was 11. But I think it really depends on your map modifier as well. That is a lot of stuffs. And we're done. Okay. You just get a map. Oh, I got Tropical Island. No good stuff. No good stuff. That's sad. Oh my god, no good stuff either. So at least we got a Crimson Oil. Oh, Diviner Strongbox. Will we get anything good? Even though I doubt so, but... Oh, we can open it a second time. Let's go, let's go. Is it done? Wait, what? We opened it a third time. Ooh, okay, so we got the nurse. Yeah, this is like what I'm talking about. Even though the nurse is not super valuable now, but you get the idea. When you get a really rare card, right? This is the kind of feeling like, wow. Damn, I really wish they can change or do something to Headhunter. It's so bad now. Like, it's so bad if you're not doing extremely juice up contents. Okay, I am going to go here first. Okay, the next time I see pack of mobs, I can start activating the... Oh, we have resistance. Alright, let's go. I need to clear faster. I'm walking a bit too slowly. I think it's because of the mod. Oh, it's below. No! It doesn't matter. We clear almost all of it. Okay, I have popped my sentinel. I am just going to back out all the way. Ah, we got chaotic disposition. We have the second buff of the sentinel. And all of the strongbox are here. And just unfortunately, we are not getting a lot of altars. Why is this guy not dying? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pop this strongbox first, then we're gonna pop the abyss. Okay, let's go, let's pop the abyss. And there we go, we have 10 stack already. So 9 to 10 is pretty common, okay? If you are not getting 9 to 10 stacks, then probably you have missed out something. Demolition. Yeah, you can see that every run is actually pretty long. It is quite tiring, alright, to be honest. It is very tiring. So maybe every 8 maps, take a break. Right, rest your eyes a little bit. I'm pretty sure your arms or wrists are also tired. Are we done? Yep, we're done. Okay. Oh, there's nothing left already. Yeah, that was the last one, I think. Let me just walk through them. Yeah, that should be the last one. Okay, so that's it for this run. Okay, so all in all, for my conclusion, I would just want to mention that the investment cost damage for this strategy, right, per 4 map will be about 70C, alright? So an estimator of about 16C per map. Yes, I am not trying to make you invest like tons and tons of it per map and not get anything in return, right? It is actually really quite depressing, like really depressing if you actually invest like 1 exhaust per map and then you're just gonna get a few chaos back or something like that, okay? So that is why this is more towards the low investment but a very high pack quality size of it. And the profit is really based on RNG because we are farming for rare divination cards, alright? It really depends on your luck. If you get a few of them, then you are really lucky and your investments is paying off. But otherwise, just blame it on your luck, okay? So I've actually ran 28 of these maps, right? And I can tell you it is really tiring. It is really tiring because every map is going to take me like about 15 to 20 minutes, right? Around there, depending on the contents that is in the maps as well. And so far out of the 28 maps, I can say that I have only gotten 1 7 years of bad luck and 1 enlightened. Okay, so you can see that the RNG there is really not as what a lot of people is talking about. Like the apothecary is really rare. Okay, don't be fooled by others saying that it's really easy. It's really easy to get if you super juice up your map. No, that's not the case. Okay, I have another friend that is farming a really juice up map and he has run like I think probably 100 of these juice maps already and he still hasn't get one, and his investments per map is way higher than me, alright? So I would say maybe not 1 exalt, maybe half an exalt per map, alright? And he still hasn't get one, so you can kind of imagine he ran 100 maps, how much loss was that already? Yes, in the process he did get the 7 years of bad luck and the enlightened, but what we are truly aiming here is the apothecary, okay? So then again, it really depends on your luck. Like I mentioned, I have a friend that out and go and got the apothecary map just out of nowhere. We were like talking to him and suddenly he asked, what is this card? I was like, what? Doesn't make sense. Okay, so all in all, I want to just say this is a really fun experience, right? If you have not like tried a juice up content before, because you get to kill tons of monsters and it's not something that you experience in your normal L and Gold maps. So if you really want to try this kind of strategy, by all means, it is really fun, but do take a break from time to time, otherwise your wrist will get tired, okay? Ultimately, I just can only comment like good luck and have fun. Like when you don't expect it to drop, it will just eventually drop one for you. But if you keep expecting to get one, then probably you will never get one. This is always a very psychological way of thinking things. Okay, thank you. So that's it. Okay, that comes to the end of this video. So if you have any questions, do join the Discord and I will try to answer your questions. And if you like my video, do remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one. Bye.